review. I am 8 weeks and 1 day today, so I'm 1 day late doing this. Um, but yeah, so you can probably tell by my appearance, but this week has been horrible. Worse than last week. I'm just super sick, and I swear something more than pregnancy is going on. My husband's sick. So I've been having fever and going along with that, like really, really, really cold. And then, like, if I stand up for any period of time trying to do something, like I'm really dizzy and really short of breath, and my upper stomach really, really hurts. And yeah, so it just feels like stomach acid. Like I feel like my whole like internals are like swimming in stomach acid. So there's burning and everything like that. And then another thing, which is kind of crazy, is my bloating disappeared all of a sudden. Like I woke up on Sunday morning and my bloating was far, far less. And that evening, because it typically gets worse in the evening, I didn't get big again. So that's really nice. That's definitely relief because I felt so bloated. It hurt. So that's how I'm feeling. I don't know exactly what is strictly pregnancy related and what is sickness, but I'm sure there's some sickness going on here. Caroline hasn't been sleeping well. She's been waking up like 5 times a night, which is not her. And so that's been really rough on top of me feeling really sick. So yeah, that's how I've been feeling this week. But an exciting thing is that I went to my first like official midwife appointment. The one before this was just the consultation. But they were able to feel around for my uterus because they felt that I was like a week and a half to 2 weeks ahead of what I kind of thought that I was. And they just by feeling everything, my uterus hasn't gone above like my pubic bone yet. So they think I'm right around on that day. They're like, you're about 7.5, 8 weeks. And so that's right where I thought I was. So that's kind of cool. I don't want to be further than I am except to get out of the morning sickness phase, but just because where life is at right now, I'll take it slowly. So yeah, we talked about pain and everything like that. And so they gave me like a topical cream, which it's like an all natural thing. And it kind of is like, it almost feels like an icy hot, but it's like an all natural one. And so that really helped because they think that maybe some of the pain on my upper stomach is from just between the different layers of skin, it pulling. And so that cream really helps. And then also for the acid feeling, they said that I should take apple cider vinegar to really settle everything down. And I hate vinegar. Like I can't even use some of the natural cleaning products because they smell like vinegar. So trying to get that down was awful, really, really awful. And I'm really bad at swallowing things that I know are going to be bad. But I did it last night and it really, really helped. I did it again this morning, but I did it with more and I didn't dilute it with water like they said because I'm like, I had to drink so much more, so I'd rather just have it straight and get it over with instead of having to drink so much more. And it actually burned my throat and I could feel it burning all the way down. So now I'm dealing with that today because it's all burned in there. So that was awful, to say the least. But I went out and I went to Whole Foods the other day right after my appointment, and they didn't have the capsules because they said I can drink it plain or I can get the capsules. And of course, right off the bat, I was like, I'm getting the capsules. But they didn't have them at Whole Foods, and so I was like, crap, I'll just get the liquid. So after yesterday and especially this morning, I decided there's no way that I'm doing this all the time. So I got the capsules. They don't really seem to be working as good. But I think maybe it's just because of that, I kind of like burned it in there. So that's why I'm feeling the extra unhappiness in there today. So I have that. So hopefully that will start working. It was amazing last night after I drank that. Like I felt normal again. And that was the first time in several weeks where I didn't have that crazy pain and the burning, and I wasn't being short of breath. I wasn't getting dizzy. Like I think it's all connected to that. But then today really hasn't worked, so we'll see. And then just what else we did at the appointment was just general family history. We went over the contract of, you know, their practice and everything like that. So I'm really excited about that. They gave me the list of supplements they want me to take at different stages during the pregnancy and different things when they do during the birth with the baby, and so that was fun. And then the only other thing we did, because we did a lot of just chatting about how I'm feeling and how far along I am, and just learning kind of their protocol and how they do things, because it's definitely different than an OB office. So we did a lot of that chatting, but the only other thing we really discussed was getting my blood work done. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. While I go to Kaiser to get that, I'm sure that they're going to want to do an age scan, and I kind of want to do an age scan just to see, you know, and just to make sure that there's just one, and mainly just to make sure there's just one, because my husband's dad's a twin, and I don't know, I've just kind of been thinking there's two, and because this time I'm so much more sick than I was with Caroline, so much more. It's been awful. It's been really, really awful. And so I'm like, okay, maybe it could make me feel better if there was two in there, like double sick, I guess. I don't know, at least it explains it. But anyway, so my husband does not want to do it. He's like, we're going the midwife way, we're doing the natural way, we're gonna do what's best for the baby, and I don't want to do that. So I don't know, we'll see if it happens or not. But anyway, that's week 7. Horrible. Hopefully week 8's gonna be better. It's not really panning out to be quite yet, but yeah, we'll see. This weekend's Caroline's 3rd birthday. Actually, tomorrow's her birthday, and our 5-year anniversary, which are on the same day, and her party's gonna be this weekend. And so it's been really difficult. I haven't done anything for the party because I've been so sick, so that's been unfortunate. So hopefully things are gonna start getting better, and I'm gonna start feeling better and be happy again. But anyway, hope you guys are doing well. See you soon. Bye.